And that is your intro into this.
Cool.
Jimmy responds to, "I love ideas," which is creepy. He also sends a personal DNI to Kostchtchie, asking if you.
Kostchtchie.
I can't pronounce that. I'll just give up. You're now Kosh.
Call him Kost then. Yeah.
No, fuck you, troll dude.
Racist.
I know, fuck you.
Uh-huh.
Asking if you've got a gas mask.
Uh-huh. Let's...
I have a gas mask in my ballistic mask, and I also have a suit of full body armor.
Jimmy sends an emoticon, which is a giant smiley, and he goes, "I've got an idea for when shit hits the fan. Or drag hits the fan." It involves
I
Neurostun,
like it
and
already.
it involves Neurostun, maybe chloroform,
I
and-
like it already.
and maybe a few fragmental grenades. We'll see if the time gets to it. And at this time, he gets out the church and hits for the ice bar to see if anyone is there.
Alright.
If
I'm a big fan of these shoves. They're fucking awesome.
they're too good.
Oh, they're fantastic. It's basically a battle axe you can use to dig giant holes. It's awesome.
So, go ahead.
I think I see a slight weakness in my design.
Only now.
Are we gonna put any snipers in that 3-story tallest building thing?
Heather
obviously.
has her marksman
I
crew
would be up
sitting-
there,
Yeah,
along with Haliax.
Okay. You're gonna be there when the fight starts, I assume, right?
Yeah,
I'm
which
actually
means we
there.
have to get out of the building to go anywhere. I see the problem with it. I don't see if it's. I don't think that it's a big enough problem for us
No,
to
here's
have to
what-
worry
here-
about it too much.
Now, here's what you do, right? If you need to get out of the building in a hurry, you put basically a heavy-duty hook above a window, and you tie a rope to it and have it just basically lying on the ground. And when you
That
need to get out
works.
the window, you just grab onto it and you jump out the window and slide down to the ground.
And that will be illustrated by the brown.
That's
Aww.
maroon.
The brown
Listen.
note.
This is my color palette. You leave it alone.
I'll be. It needs more pink.
Are you slightly colorblind?
You need. You
No,
need.
I'm bad.
You just need to put some pink in there. It needs pink, and then this masterpiece will be complete.
Pink is not on this run. Be quiet.
I don't give a shit if Pink is not here. That Tusker bastard better not be here.
Okay, guys, let's. Now that we have the town plans down, I know I'm not the GM, but I think we should. I think we're pretty much good up until the point where
They attack
Heather
or
does her
Yeah.
terror campaign, the eating people.
So, I just want to make sure that this is the plan that you have it. So you've got all the ways in basically barricaded, so cars can
And
go
booby
straight through.
trapped.
You got booby traps. What are these big things here again?
Which ones are you curious about? Say the color.
Yeah, basically.
You're not going to get colors
Basically-
from me. I'm ordering colorblind.
Okay, my apologies.
The 3 big blobs. What are those?
I
Those are
planned
basically
on
very-
acquiring mining explosives from the villagers, so if you need somebody to make a roll for that.
Yes, I would need somebody to make.
He wants to make varied IEDs.
Yes.
Jimmy would love to do that, but he has no demolition. So that would be
I do.
good.
Well, on top of that, though, I mean, this is a mining village, too, in addition to being the oil and all that stuff, so I assume there's got to be somebody here who knows how to bury dynamite. I mean,
Sure.
all
so
the dynamite.
I actually have terrible rolls for this kind of thing. So if I give my plan to Emmis, would you mind making that?
That is entirely up to Emmis.
Yes, it is.
Hmm.
However, MS is not with the planning committee at this time. MS is off doing MS things.
Ah, okay. All
God-
right. Well, then I
okay.
guess I'll do it myself.
But this is all over D&I. Evans will get the info anyway.
Right.
She's,
So
she's probably picked up by a body snatcher already.
Yes.
8-Ball would like for you to make the necessary rolls, TM, to find somebody with the experience to properly bury dynamite to make 3 IEDs.
Or whatever equivalent explosive they have, you know.
And that roll would be a leadership roll.
So much leadership.
Oh, son of a bitch.
That's really bad.
6 hits.
That's slightly better.
Okay. So with your 6 hits,
That's much better.
you speak with your lieutenant, the old guy, and he happens to mention that he is experienced in the care and handling of mining explosives, and that he actually has a cache of dynamite that's fresh, not the old stuff that you usually see. And he would be happy to start setting up those IEDs in those 3 places. And
I'm happy.
since this is 8-Ball's plan, 8-Ball, roll me 3 edge checks.
I got this, guys.
I got
You got
this.
All right.
Now you will
I have
critic.
actually never had to roll edge before. Is it just my?
Straight edge.
All right.
You will
What's
critically
going on? What
fail
is this?
everything. Everything. You missed everything. He's about to die. It'll be glorious.
Oh, yay!
Okay.
Yay!
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Which one didn't go right?
Well, we won't know that, I assume.
Correct. And let me just say, I want you to look on the bright side. At least you didn't critically fail.
I would have loved
Yay!
that. One of them would just have blown up out of the blue.
Yeah, well, I assume the old guy would die horribly.
Well,
Yeah, he was 70
you can assume
anyways.
you like.
He would
Old
be.
guy blows up, and a piece of him hits 8-Ball and kills him stone dead.
That's more like it. That's my kind of story.
Game over for 8-Ball. Killed
No.
by loading 8 old man.
Throughout the day, the defense plan, as you have it on the map, is put into place. Kostchtchie gets a troll-sized entrenching tool that looks to be repurposed from an old snowplow. And he is able to dig large holes in a single bound.
Yeah. I'm gonna take that gulch and I'm gonna dig it deeper, and I'm gonna pile up all the dirt I get on the south side of it, the side away from the town, and yeah, basically make like a mound running along it and making it even deeper.
Okay.
Being able to shift several kilograms of dirt every second is awesome.
It is. So you'll get
And
that worked out.
And he'll be singing jovially to himself more like chanting the way he's doing it, a Russian nursery rhyme as if it were a old chain gang work song.
Okay.
Jimmy sees what Kost is doing, and he picks up a shovel and starts at the other end of the gorge. And let's see, can Jimmy keep up? Probably not.
I almost guarantee you can't, just because without rolling, Kostchtchie can dig like 5 times as much dirt in each.
I know. I'd had to get like all fucking success. Now I'm. If you dig like 3 kilos per, I dig like half a kilo.
Yeah.
That would be the difference.
Wouldn't that be
Yeah.
It would just be like reference. I'm still helping ish.
Oh
But-
yeah. I mean, every 5 scoops you do is one that Kosh doesn't have to, so it definitely helps.
Yeah, and I started from the other end of the gorge, just so I know I wouldn't be in your way, because I just saw you fucking train through that, and like, yeah, I'm not gonna get in front of that.
I built Kostchtchie for physical tasks.
Choo
This
choo.
is what it does.
Choo choo, boring train. There's no brakes on the heresy train.
So the
Anyway,
old guy is able to set basically instead of an IED right here, it's basically he's wired that bridge to blow.
Yes.
Question. How has he wired it? Is it just TNT under the bridge?
Basically, yes.
How has he wired it to blow?
He has basically used
Like, is it just old timey? Is it old timey wire?
Yeah, it's old timey wire, and it's run back to.
Complete with the plunger.
Yeah, complete with the plunger, and it's right there.
Okay. As Jimmy sees that, he puts down. He huddles down at it and begins spraying some foam and sets up a pull cap in the foam. And pulls the cap and then takes a sign and puts it like at the bridge, like be careful until they attack, of course. But it's basically explosive foam rating 14, making sure that the thing will fucking blow.
Give me a demolition roll.
Oh shit. Demolition throw. My only weakness.
If you blow up my bridge before my plan,
I will.
Do you want any help with that?
In Kostchtchie, you said you were in the in the ditch right now. Where are you
Wait.
now?
Does anyone else have demolitions? Because then I'll probably give them give the thing to you and make you do it. Cause
how
I
about
have
you
them
just
back, so
don't do?
no, but fuck you.
You know what the fucked up thing is? For this sort of work, Kostchtchie would have actually pretty much stripped down to trousers and shirt with sleeves rolled up, so he's actually not wearing all his armor. But that said, he started digging here
Okay.
and was going in this direction.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
So he'd moved fairly quickly.
It is.
Okay.
It actually
And
is
if he
one.
sees the explosives there, he's gonna move the fuck away.
It's actually going to be one of. It's going to be one of those. Jimmy kneels down to prepare for it, and then he goes like, "I have no idea how to do this shit. I better not do it." And stops
I have no
himself.
idea what I'm doing.
Precisely. It's like, why the fuck did I even buy explosive foam? Oh yeah, explosive magazines. I remember. And then stows it away again.
Okay.
And it helps back with a ditch thing.
All right. So Heather is told that her hunters have returned from setting traps outside. They have their blinds set up, although they aren't going to get too many shots off on the roofs just because there aren't a lot of tall roofs for sniper perches. But they've got a little bit of cover up there.
That's fine. Mostly, she wanted to make sure there were like places where they can move. Like, for example, if they can take over that 3-story building and move from window to window, that would be fine.
Right, and they are able to do that.
All right, yeah, that'd be perfect.
Also, Kostchtchie will be scattering sensor tags around the perimeter of the town.
Okay.
He has 10 each of camera, ultrasound, and motion sensor.
Okay.
So it won't be a perfect net, but I mean, if a large group of people starts moving in and for some reason we're not being attentive, that will ping us and let us know.
Okay.
And that's
Hey.
a bunch of rating 2 sensor tags.
Hey guys,
That's awesome.
quick question. Haliax, do you have
Yep.
anything you would like to add or any ideas?
Besides demolitions, no. Not right now.
Do you have demolition skills?
Yeah, I do. I have dice bolt 10, I think.
All right. you know, it might be useful if you were maybe helping the old guy, or if you don't want to do that, I think it would help us if we had somebody to kind of like pile sandbags or maybe the dirt from the ditches that we're digging into bags on the roof's edges, so we can like kind of bunker down if we need to.
Yep, always a good idea.
Would you be
Also-
willing to help with that?
Yeah, I can do that.
Thank you,
Also-
buddy.
Holy fuck, Haliax, you have a lot of contacts.
Yeah, I'm a Pokemon trainer like that.
How many
He's
contacts
got
does
to
he?
contact them all.
I
Wait,
think
how
I
many?
have 20. Some.
How many contacts he's got?
I think the number of Haliax's contacts is not germane to the discussion at this time.
No, I'll just
As
go look
we
it up
are,
myself.
Past hour 3, coming into hour 4, and I want to make sure that we get some action time in before we call it for the evening.
Yeah.
So as the day goes by, you were able to get the majority of this stuff done, and there is some rumbling from the people in the town, mostly because now, you know, little Jimmy can't take his motorcycle down Main Street to go to Howard Johnson's ice cream parlor.
Little Jimmy.
But
They grow up.
no, for the most part, they stay away from the IEDs at the edges of the town. As the sun reaches the horizon and it starts to go down, you are invited to the main restaurant for your for a free meal and chatting a bit with the people of the town, as it were.
Wait, question.
Oh, that sounds like it.
Question. So we haven't eaten. We didn't get breakfast.
Oh, no, you did.
Okay,
You
good.
got breakfast, you got lunch, you've been able to eat. It's fine. It's just now it's
I
the
just-
sun's going down. It's dinner.
I know. I just wanted to make
Meal
sure.
time. Um, 8-Ball would like to schmooze. He's a swaggering, ganger-looking son of a bitch, but he likes being the center of attention. And, you know, big helpings of food, talking to pretty ladies,
What gang is
showing
it?
off. What was that?
What gang is he?
He looks like a ganger. He is technically not a ganger anymore. Like if you saw him on the street, you would think he was part of just some punk go gang,
Gotcha. Okay. No
all
specific
tatted up
goals.
and just. He used to be Triad, if that helps at all.
Nope, I'm good.
Okay. So as people are schmoozing and stuff, the talk of the day, of course, has been all the work that they've been doing, and yeah, how Fritz and Fido out at the refueling field have been feeling kind of lonely, but they've been penned up, so they'll be okay, and they had their stackies, so they're all happy. And really, it's probably the last night of germane, kind, gentle conversation before the hell I'm about to begin.
Yeah.
And no, as we're eating, I wanted to sit close to Kost,
Yeah.
and I wanted to indulge him in in the idea that I sent him earlier, which is
Which one is this again?
the one about gas and explosive and all that shit.
Ah, yeah. Yeah.
And you wanted in character or
Um,
out of character? Because it'd be a lot easier out of character.
Yeah, let's just go out of character on this. It's not like a big deal.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
basically.
guys.
What?
Sorry, just quick question. How do you whisper in Roll20?
/W, and whatever the name is.
Thank you so much. Sorry for the interruption.
You're welcome.
But the thing is, like, I see if Kaz got a fucking shovel, so I expect he wants to be in melee. And I've asked him
Yeah.
if he's got a gas mask. What?
He does have a lot of melee capacity, but he prefers to use a shotgun, just really up close.
I know, but what I'm going to ask him if he distracts them and maybe bunches them together like hurts them, Jimmy can get off some nice neurotoxin or chloroform grenades onto them. Or fragmental grenades.
Another idea is if you're going to be using neurostun grenades, he can just strap them to himself and like run right into the middle and set them off because he's got full body armor with chemical suit.
I am pretty sure those are not wired.
If they're grenades, they can be wirelessly detonated.
They can be wirelessly detonated. Detonated? Diddly doodly da.
No, that's what happens to the enemies.
I'm going to diddle your doodles.
Prepare your diddly hole.
My name is
Kostchtchie,
Flatters.
when you said that you, when you planted those sensors, you said they were rating 2, correct?
Yeah, rating 2, there's cameras and motion sensors and ultrasound amongst them. And everybody has access to those feeds.
Okay, that's fine. Just want to make sure.
As you like give that
Sensor tags are the best thing ever.
as you give that that idea, I basically hand you 1 grenade chloroform, 1 grenade nausea gas, and 2 grenade neurostun.
Oh, lovely.
So just mark that down.
Yeah.
I give it to you.
Yeah, like Kostchtchie actually has a project he's working on is basically reservoirs built into his armor loaded up with napalm so that he can spontaneously set himself on fire in the middle of combat.
That sounds amazing.
You know,
And
that's
basically be a giant flaming troll.
that's actually I had a tech priest in a Dark Heresy game who did that all the time.
Yeah. And that's his actual.
You cut out. Well, guess we just lost Vindicoat.
Yeah, I'm sure he just pulled his mic cord or something.
Probably. Let's go on.
Whatever.
Right. So, throughout the day, who has been keeping watch on the horizon?
Jimmy. Jimmy does nothing but read and just keep watching.
That would be Frantic.
No, fuck
Okay,
you,
well, Jimmy
Jimmy.
also said that he was helping dig ditches, so I want to make sure exactly what Jimmy's been doing.
Jimmy does nothing but help people. If they ask him of anything, he just kind of does that. Because he's got nothing
So
else to do.
Frantic's been on watch.
Frantic would be the one on watch all day.
Okay. That is wonderful.
I'm assuming this is now perception check time.
Yes, please.
Yes, indeed.
Keep in mind, Frantic is also an elf. Of course you know, because you helped build Frantic. Completely forgot about that for a minute.
Ventico
So, yeah,
has
you have low light
My
vision.
character too.
Ventico has cold dropped.
So, okay, let me get on that roll.
Okay.
Okay, he's got. Is there any penalties I should know about beforehand, or
Nope, just
am I just good to go?
you're good to go.
Nice.
That would be 6 successes.
It would be.
And he does have his rifle sling to where he can get to it easily, and all his armor on, etc., etc. And his pistol on him, and his knife, of course.
Okay, that's fine. So, as it's getting on in the day, and actually getting longer in the evening, you see the telltale sign of dust rising way off in the distance to the south, to, no, I don't do that. I want to...
Just want to let everyone know, Vindico has call dropped. He is disconnected.
We know.
Yeah, okay. Nobody responded.
So, right. So down in this direction, there is the telltale sign of rising dust far off.
What time is it?
Should I roll any tests that...
This would be
Oh, sorry,
probably about a half hour after the dinner meal started. Just
Is
as
the vengeful day star still glaring down upon us?
the vengeful day star is peeking at you malevolently over the horizon, but it's almost gone. Within the next 15 minutes, it will have retreated for the day.
The second you step outside, it leaps above the mountains and burns your flail flesh.
It might. That actually would be kind of fun if I did the campaign.
If that happens, I'm like retired or ever.
Fuck the sun.
With a maniacal grin, you all
The
die.
sun literally came out to say fuck you.
Oh, exactly.
Oh god.
The world is actually out to get you. It is time to retire.
Well, that's what happens when you roll 0 on your edge check.
That's what happens when you critically fail your edge check.
The sun literally comes out and says fuck you. Anyway, is there any other tests that I would need to know that I would need to do to tell everyone that vehicles coming,
There's no test.
etc., etc.?
You've seen it. Now you can inform people.
Well, I can infer that it is vehicles coming out from the rising dust.
Yes.
Not anything else.
They're far too far
Okay.
away.
I'm gonna tell everyone how many.
Go ahead.
Can I tell distance at all?
At this
Okay.
time, no. All you can see is the dust rising, and soon you will lose that.
Okay, I'm just gonna tell some.
Okay.
I'm just gonna tell everyone, get ready. We got company.
Jimmy immediately,
All
gets into position. Stops whatever he's doing.
So, GM, has the dusk happened and the siphoning begun?
It has.
Okay. So I'm going to summon a Force 20 Fire Spirit.
Okay.
Holy fucking shit, can they get
Jesus.
that high?
You turned
Yeah.
the old man into a
They can.
fire spirit, didn't you?
I'm going to be taking position in this spot that I have.
Blood magic.
Arise, chicken.
Arise.
Chicken arise.
Chicken
Nine
arise.
I
Can it just say that your edge rolls
Oh my
suck?
god.
It did. It sucked
I-
fucking horribly.
I demand that this fire spirit talk and act like the old man from Blazing Saddles.
No, the man who was drained was the old man who played saddles.
Exactly. So now it needs to act like him, right?
No, this is a poor meat and chicken from First Year Omicron 8.
All the fun of my life you just stole.
This is going to hurt horribly.
Oh, yes.
Please
to be
God.
fair, though, can't they
Go
see that
forward.
from like a mile away now? And just
Yes, thank God.
Now, what we also discussed, because this is a Force 20 spirit,
That's
it has
14.
the restless quality.
Yep.
And so that raging, so I will go ahead and go ahead and say this here. The entire area goes completely silent, except for a thundering, angry squawk from the depths of hell.
Okay,
And
I'm back.
even those who have never been near magic, even those who have no essence left, even the dead know that something has awoken and it is angry, and oh hey, it just rolled over and went back to sleep.
Wait, what?
Jimmy looks up in that and just says, "Sweet mother of God-forsaken, what the living hell is that?"
It also smells like chicken poop all over it.
Did your amazing fire spirit just give you the finger and go back to bed?
It refused to summon, yes.
Ah, son of a bitch. You killed that poor old man Jenkins for nothing.
Didn't kill anybody.
Wait, what did I miss?
Emis attempted to summon a Force 20 Fire Spirit, which was now the Chicken of Damocles.
Forever it shall be known.
And the Chicken of Damocles refused the summon because of a particular spirit quality that I discussed with Emis's player beforehand.
Listen, it looked really good and really awesome for a little while.
It did. There we go.
It's the ouchie. Oh god.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I resist all but 2 of the damage that the Chicken of Damocles did to me.
And thus you are thus you are now limited.
8 ball kind of staggers around. Is it Nova's hair on fire?
Chicken of Damocles.
You see Emis shed the mask and the hood as she grabs upon the mystical shackles of the world. And goes again.
Is the fire spirit really that important right now? I mean, I assume we're dealing with a scouting mission, right?
Might not
And
be.
you said we were doing the same course.
Yup.
Okay. So you're at
Round 2 with 12 successes.
How were you able to summon a Force 20?
there are ways.
Yeah.
If you
You don't need to know.
if you sacrificed your most loved ones and you use the Philosopher's Stone, only then do you have a chance to summon the legendary Chicken of Tail.
So,
So do I get the Chicken of Damocles? Time 2.
Well, that's gonna be difficult. I mean, because it's at 15 right now.
Yep.
I smell buffalo sauce.
And so, as Emis pulls off of her mask and hood and grips the chains of reality and then gives them a good tug, a malevolent, fiery ball of hate burning as hot as the sun, but in distinctly chicken form, appears in her summoning circle. And not with the clucking that you expect with chicken, but more of the deep demonic voice you expect with Lord of Hell.
Bonk, bonk,
It
bonk.
says, "Why have you summoned me?"
Like the Void Walker from World of Warcraft?
I summon you! Strike down my enemies and make whole my land. I have paid the blood price twice-fold, and you will hand over your end of the bargain. Smite mine enemies, and the deed will be done. You have assistance of all of my might. It will be done. Thus is the blood in the contract.
And it's
This is seriously gonna fuck up any survivor.
Bonk, bonk.
roll me for leadership. Roll me for leadership right now.
I will. Oh god, do I get a bonus for a rousing speech?
You might. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see what you do.
Bonk.
The chicken. I want the chicken to not be amused.
Oh god. I will,
Is the chicken amused?
it's Jesus Christ.
I love that you can break my table limit on summoning, but you can't do it when you're trying to con it into giving you a service. It will leak forward. going to buy it for you. It's whatever.
Fuck.
And it will peck at the edge of your summoning circle. And it says, well, first I say, now you've done that, give me just a straight edge roll. Now we're in the healthy dose of luck.
Oh!
Oh, you suck.
Good enough.
Is
it
it?
leans forward, and at the edge of that circle, it says, it will be done. One service. And then I will return and expect a service from you.
Smite mine enemies, and at the end of my life, my service shall be yours.
The compact is done. And he disappears, but you have his astral information that you can call him for at any time. For one service.
So just like a
So
telephone
you're
number.
Oh, yes. Dragons have been rolled.
Now what you need to do is actually contact the great Colonel of Hell and have him defend you from the Chicken of Damocles.
No, you need the adversary. You
You
need
summon him by saying Sanders.
Is anyone
6
else
times
hearing, like-
backwards.
what?
I hear a wind.
Is anyone else hearing like the Discovery of Fire song from 2001: A Space Odyssey, but with
Yeah.
chicken noises?
Exactly,
Yeah.
that's what I
Da.
Please stop that.
Okay.
I have resisted all the ouchie.
Okay, so you have your one service.
I do.
I'm just
And Ines
as.
falls to her knees
Oh.
and begins panting horribly. He goes, holy fuck. She
Uh-huh.
just summoned up something bigger than Ragnaros. Jesus Christ.
You have opened a portal directly to the elemental plane of fire, and then you kicked one of its lords in the ass twice and said, "Hey, I need something." I'm not sure I'm properly impressing exactly what you've done.
Oh, Emma knows exactly what she has done.
Okay.
And, Emma sends a DNI to
I'm
Heather.
so scared.
You tell me
I'm
when
so
you have
scared.
found them. Oh, I've got a reckoning. The reckoning is coming for him.
Jimmy.
I expect all of you have been clicking on my links, by the way. If you're not, I'm super depressed.
I'm sorry.
I've been checking them out. Sonic kind of cursory.
I've clicked on your links for the stream's sake.
Okay, guys, let's get to the action of that is the rising dust cloud coming towards us, and Heather's scouting mission.
Uh-huh.
Wait, there's a dust cloud coming towards us?
Yes, there's a dust cloud. It's a coming, and as it grows dark, although the sky is temporarily lit by the flame, but literal flame of a burning thousand sons of hatred, it is now dark enough you can't see that cloud, but you know something's a coming.
I have thermographic vision.
Okay.
It would be dark enough for low light vision to see that cloud, or no?
It's far enough away that low light probably wouldn't pick it up. And thermographic is still
I'll
succeeding
see.
at this time.
Oh, yeah. It's not normal like sensors thermographic. It's troll,
Right.
like
But
natural.
it would be, they're probably about 40 minutes out, so
Oh, actually, yeah, the desert absorbs a shitload of heat during the day, so I probably can't see anything thermographic.
yeah.
Okay. I am going to put on my ballistic mask. Ooh. And my ballistic mask has a bunch of cool shit in it.
Does it have an auto blowjob feature?
I will be donning my full body armor.
Oh no, wait, my ballistic mask doesn't have shit in it. Fuck.
Uh-oh.
Be terrible if it did.
You can borrow mine if you think you can get it fit.
No. I mean, it has my responsive interface gear and it has the micro transceiver. I just thought I put like super cool stuff in it, but I didn't because I'm dumb.
I mean, we can agree on that, but
That's enough.
Sorry, I still have it in my head.
I know, but that's
There's a
enough.
mute button.
No, what I'm imagining in my head is basically Ride of the Valkyries with chicken noises instead.
Okay. Can we do Cat's scouting mission first? Because I really don't want to do it.
That's fine. So, Kat,
That would be nice.
where are you going to be scouting?
Alright, well, I have the indication of distance and direction
Yep.
that I was given.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to head in that way.
Okay.
I will be traveling with my chameleon suit to help protect me from their prying eyes. And,
how much ground can you cover in 1 hour?
well, I don't really know how that converts to speed and such,
What's
but
your
I have a movement rate of 14/28.
okay? I'll allow the angry typing while I think about that.
Because I really don't know how movement works in Shadowrun. I just
Right.
usually have it as you can get there or you can't get there.
Well, it's 2 hours right out, and if you're not going by vehicle, it's just trying to figure out how long it's going to take.
Right.
But you're also not following the road. That helps. Okay, so we'll say it's going to take you probably 4 or 5 hours to get out there.
Right.
Just because you're on foot, but you're also going overland.
Right.
And if you can give me a standard edge roll to see if anything shows up along your journey. Probably won't see anything, but we always have to check. Yeah, you're fine. Okay, so you're trucking along through the desert, and it is, well into the witching hours of the evening.
Okay.
As you step through the desert, and in the distance, under the light of the waxing crescent, you can see an old busted down truck stop that's still got a bunch of cars and motorcycles and stuff that is all around.
It's hard to hear over the rage type.
I know. You guys, please mute your mics while you're typing.
I mean,
Go ahead.
Alright, so you see this abandoned truck stop. I mean, it's large enough. It had a full restaurant, it had showers, all this stuff at one point. And you don't see anybody outside quite at this time at this range. But you are fairly certain that this is the area that you would like to be at that evening.
Alright, well, I am mostly going to be watching by Astral.
Okay. If you can give me an assisting roll.
I can do that. But yeah, it's mostly going to be like Nose and Astral.
Okay, that's fine.
So that's the Astral check.
Okay. And so as you... Oh, let's use...
Death chicken.
So as you go...
Can't regenerate drain.
That is why no roll is made.
So as you are ascending, you are able to see all sorts of types of auras that are inside. Some of them look, various states of cyberware, as MS has found, all looking perfectly mundane.
Mhm.
Although you do note that, you may not be the smartest fool in the world, but there don't seem to be as many people here as they said there would be.
Right, so that means probably some of them have broke off.
Right.
How many do I get here?
You probably got about between 40 and 50 there, you're pretty sure.
Alright. That would be a good distance then. I'm going to be stopping at 800 meters.
Okay.
Just so I can be at long range. I'll take
Right.
the -3 to my shot to hit him.
Okay.
But I am going to be aiming for the most chromed looking person that I can see.
Okay, and what rifle are you using?
I am going to be using the Remington 950.
Okay.
So it's going to be -3. So that'll be
It's a good
9.
rifle.
It is your rifle.
Alright.
Okay, so you have found probably the least delicious aura in the place, and it's at a window that is basically close to the front of the side of the building that you're on.
Mhm.
So if you weren't looking through the astral, you'd be able to see him through the window, unless you're on ultrasound, in which case you wouldn't.
Right. I have visual and all that good jazz too.
Right.
But
So the guy in question looks totally like a Salish Amaranth. He's probably it looks like kind of blocky, like he's got maybe dermal plating, and he's moving kind of jerky, like he's got wired reflexes.
Yep. He's not a normal traveler, so I'm going to give him a shot.
So you're gonna send him to meet the traveler, huh?
Yeah, I'm going to try to. I want to edge failures on that because that's kind of miserable.
Okay.
I mean, I know that he's not going to get a seeing of it coming, but,
Right.
I want to up that because he's probably got a good soak. Wow, that's
Oh.
balls.
Yeah, that's
Sorry,
not
what?
good.
Man,
That's 3 successes.
that is balls. Alright, no, it's fine. He's totally not expecting it, so I'm not gonna bother with a surprise check. What's the damage code gonna be?
15p -8.
15p -8.
So he explodes.
Yeah, he just dies. GG, well played. They all run back. We won. We take back now, guys. Good job.
One guy.
Precisely.
Okay, and you said the damage code was what?
15p -8.
Okay. And so the silence of the night is shattered by the sound.
Not so much because I have a silencer.
You have a silencer? Okay, well, it's shattered by the sound of breaking glass, asshole.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm glad you said something.
Oh, that's brilliant.
The plate glass breaks, and a bullet basically blows right into this guy's head, knocking him out of the booth that he was at, and raises several cries of alarm because, glass and guy falling down, and probably the smell of machine oil now all over the inside of this place. You just have no idea.
Right, I'm going to take my own advice to my hunters and reposition.
They're coming
Just
from
moving.
they're coming from this side.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Jimmy positions around here, like at this building.
Okay, that's fine, but we're not doing that yet. We're still working with Heather's scouting mission. She is several hours in the future and several kilometers away.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. I just thought.
Yes. Okay, so if you can give me a sneaking roll.
I can do that.
Very nice.
They're at -4.
They're at -4, correct. Okay. You see personal lights start coming on as the people are turning on flashlights and stuff, starting to look out.
It's very nice of them to show me where they're at.
Right. But they're all focusing generally outside. There's one or two flashlights that play your way, but you're 800 meters away, so the light isn't actually going to like do anything for them.
Right. Let's see. I need to look up something real quick. Forgot what Vision Mag does. It magnifies the. Oh, it reduces my range penalties, doesn't it?
Vision Mag, I believe, does, yes.
Alright. Well, then I will be using that to reduce my distance. So I'm going to pick the next high chrome person I can get. I'll make another sensing check to pick my target.
Okay.
And additionally, if anybody's awakened, then I see they have the priority.
Right. You haven't seen anybody awakened.
Keep an eye out just in case.
Right. Keep that third eye out. Taking a quick look at.
Can't help it.
Yeah. Too bad you didn't walk in that warehouse. Accessories. See if Vision Mag is there.
Yeah, there it is. Page 177. As it bounces me around the book. Thank you for your editing.
Okay. So you'll have to take aim, that's fine.
Yep. I'll take aim, and Vision Mag reduces it by 1.
Okay.
So that'll be -1. So wow. Alright, I got my full dice pool on this one.
Okay, go for it. You have found another cyber-looking dude.
Man, I'm going to use my second edge of the night because my dice suck.
Welcome to my table.
I know, right? I haven't even hit your limit yet for the table. And
No.
nor am I going to get close.
No, you have
So-
not.
Oh, sweet
4.
Jesus.
Okay, this one is going to get an actual surprise test because he knows there's somebody
Right.
fucking shooting at him now.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so
He
this guy
does.
has some sort of sixth sense or something, and he's like, no, fuck no. And he's gonna. And he drops out of the way as a heavy caliber round smashes through the table where he was at.
Mhm.
And you can hear the dim voice of shouting, get down, take cover, etc., etc.
Alright. And as a free action, I'm switching off all my wireless now.
Okay.
So, and while I reposition again.
Alright.
Because I want to make sure that they're having as much difficulty as they can locating me.
Get, if you can, let's go ahead and do initiative.
Now I can do that.
Yeah.
Alright,
I'm really sure this is gonna be another one of those. Jimmy's prepared to battle, but everyone else is handless for him, and he's just stuck there doing absolutely fucking nothing.
I am not planning on taking everybody out. Even if I could.
I'm saying you're going to do that. You're somehow going to hit the gas thing that just blows everyone up, and Jimmy just goes, "Well, fuck it. What the fuck am I even here for? Just pay me."
Okay, so I have got them essentially in a group because there's so many of them. It makes it easier for me, but
That's fine.
you have first shot.
Alright, I've got 3 rounds left, and then I am exiting the scene. Alright, so that one guy took cover, so I'm just going to pick a random guy for the
Okay.
next one.
Go ahead.
Taking aim, and wow, finally got some good dice.
You broke my limit.
I broke the table limit. Go me. I can keep all of them, by the way.
Okay. That one's gonna
Ah,
hit. 5 net.
that's a good solid hit. That's 17p, -8.
Okay.
Two guys.
Yeah, that's the second one. So you blow a hole through his chest, and he goes from trying to take cover to in full cover as cover because he's a corpse now.
Right. and I'm moving again.
Okay.
This time I don't get the benefit of the ruthenium because I have my wireless off.
Right.
So it's gonna be. They don't get the -6 anymore, so that's gonna be a problem. But I'm figuring distance will make it a little bit harder for them.
Okay.
All right, making sure I got my dice pool right because I don't want to cheat.
Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Alrighty, tighty.
And
Whose footprints are these?
okie dokie. And so you are able to reposition, and because of that repositioning, there is a thunderous cacophony of fire that comes out of the front where you broke that initial window.
Right.
And because this is a total indirect firing, and they can't detect you from sensors because you have turned off your electrics,
Mhm.
this is going to be a substantial penalty. Let's see.
You could do give them a -6 blind fire, and they might get lucky.
It's basically what I'm doing.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, that's that. -6 blind fire plus range.
Yep.
So you might get hit by a stray bullet.
Yeah, exactly. Is that the 2?
Yeah,
that you
that's
got
the 2. That's the 2.
All right. I'm going to be switching off my foci too, by the way.
Okay.
I don't want to be glowing loud and proud.
That's the fun with being dual-natured.
Yeah, well, I know that part, but...
Yeah.
Well, that's true. I'm going to leave it on. Fuck it. They're going to be able to see me anyway.
Uh-huh. Okay, so, you hear the whiz of bullets by you, and you might see some puffs of dust near the earth, but you're perfectly fine.
That was a shitty dodge roll, man. But it wasn't shitty enough to get hit.
That's right. And so you're up for your next shot.
All right. Do I see anybody that is standing up, looking around, not firing? I'll make a perception check.
Yeah, make your perception check.
I'm going to use a third edge, because this is important.
Okay.
Because that's going to be the commander that's going to be looking around, I'm thinking. Or at least their best scout.
Remember, authority equals ass kicking.
Yep. I'm looking for the people they salute to.
So yeah, you see somebody that is coming out of the back area of the restaurant, like basically where the kitchen would be, and they have not taken cover. It looks like they have no augmentations, although their aura looks fairly normal.
Alright, I'm going to take a aimed shot at him.
Okay.
And pow.